Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. Alright, man, I just want to do a quick video basically about Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach now has pretty much came clean and admitted that the real reason why they didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford was because they just didn't feel Manny Pacquiao could beat him. And he pretty much all but said that, he hinted a little bit, he didn't say flat out, we don't feel like we can beat him. He did. It would be a very difficult fight for Manny Pacquiao. Basically, he was saying they didn't want none, and he didn't want to see Terrence Crawford beat up Manny Pacquiao, which goes to what I was saying about, Freddie Roach and his blacks didn't, don't sell tickets and all that type of shit. He was halfway right. What it came down to, he didn't want to see Manny Pacquiao get knocked out by a black guy. And that's why they went with Jeff Horn. And they still ended up getting beat. And like I said, a lot of people trying to say, well, Jeff Horn was his mandatory, so he had no choice but to fight him. And everybody knows that's complete bullshit. They'd have been several occasions where a dude didn't fight their mandatory. So you motherfuckers can stop that shit. But it just comes down to a lot of shit. It's funny, you got Freddie Roach on one hand talking about how they feel like Terrence Crawford just wouldn't have been a feasible fight for Manny Pacquiao because they didn't think they really could beat him. But then on the other hand, you got Freddie Roach talking about Manny Pacquiao hasn't paid him for the Jeff Horn fight. But at the same time, you got Manny Pacquiao sitting up telling Floyd shit what to do with his money. He should give his money to charity and all that shit. Need to worry about his own motherfucking money, what he giving to charity and shit. And then you had a lot of these Manny Pacquiao idiots saying, yeah, Floyd should give his money to charity. Why don't Manny give his money to charity? Exactly. But yeah, I'm just putting that in perspective, man, that Freddie Roach finally came clean, which we all knew anyway, that they just didn't want to fight Crawford. It was just the same shit with Triple G and Andre Ward. All the excuses they made not to fight Andre Ward. They just didn't want to fight Andre Ward. It is what it is, man. I'm out.